What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. Welcome. Final day of the campaign here. So exciting. My adrenaline is pumping. I'm just going to get this camera set up, get the video on the campaign page, get all that set up. I'll be about 5 minutes, but I'll still be here to answer any questions you've got. So feel free to ask away as people pour in, ask questions. I'll be answering away. So first 5 minutes, just getting this thing set up, and we'll be live as long as possible today. So let me get this thing set up. I'll be right there. Let's see. I'm going to switch this camera too so we can get a little better quality. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Just getting this live set up. I'll be about 5 minutes to get everything sorted. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? All right, let's see if this camera works better. Turn that around. Any better? Hey, Brittany, welcome to the live. Great to have you. Stoked about the vertical breaks for you as well. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Sorry for the camera shake. Give me 1 sec. All right. That should work better. How is that? A little low. Or a little high, I guess. I think that should do it. Let's try and turn this light on. Little House on the Highway, what's up? How you guys doing? Final day, super exciting. So I'm still just getting this video finished, getting that set up, put it on the campaign page. Should be about 3-5 minutes and we'll be ready to go. Did everybody see the campaign update I just posted? Super exciting update on Baby Maker production. Pete sent me in those videos and had to share them with you guys. Super exciting. Can you upgrade the single speed gear with aftermarket parts? Jonas, yes, you can upgrade the bike pretty much any way you want. It's all standard bicycle components. If you want to change the seat, stem, handlebars, wheels, anything you like, there's an option for you. Just saw the head tube CNC post, very nice. Thank you, Brittany. Super stoked about that. Move this camera a bit. And I've got to get this video up on the campaign page. Are the Blade 2.0 sold out currently, Matthew? Yes, the current shipment that just came in is completely sold out, actually oversold. There's a stock issue, we oversold one. But we have a new batch coming in, I believe in mid-August, and that one still has some spots left. Do you watch WWE? No, I don't watch much of anything. No time for that, unfortunately. I wish I did have a bit more free time, but the only thing I watch is Spanish telenovelas to learn Spanish right now when I'm cooking, brushing my teeth, whatever. I'm watching that stuff. Just 1 minute while I get this on the campaign page, and then my attention will be back on the video. Feel free to ask your questions. I'll get to those as soon as possible. Thanks everybody for your patience here while I get this posted on the campaign page. Alright, we should be good to go. Do you know Romania? Yes, I know it. Never been there. Would love to go. Ethan, are the rims tubeless ready? As far as I know, no they are not, but you can buy conversion kits for those. Should be able to find something that works. I don't live in Hawaii anymore. I'm now in Colorado, which means Let's Blade 2.0 coming up for August. That whole Hawaii thing was a pain. Matthew, tell me about it. Shipping things to Hawaii is not easy. Anthony shared on VIP page for you. Thank you very much. When does the Baby Maker go into full production? DS, it's already in full production. We started that just like a week into the campaign. As soon as we got our first disbursement from Indiegogo, we started placing orders for everything needed. If you see the last update, you can see the head tubes in production, which is a component of the frame. The frames are being built component by component, as well as all the other pieces for the Baby Makers right now. So we are on track for our production timelines right now. Ordered 23-inch bullhorn. I hope I made the right choice. Todd, I hope you did too. That is my favorite handlebar setup for the Baby Maker. Super casual riding position. Very fun, very comfortable. Thank you for the many updates you sent out. We have back 2 Baby Maker Pros and are very excited for the fall delivery. If you just ride the Baby Maker without any motor assistance, what would the gear be? Coach Clark, I don't know the exact gear ratio offhand. Pete does. The shop techs do as well. I think Eugene's posted it. I need to go out and count. But it's similar to like a mid to higher range gear if you were on a standard road bike. Congrats, Rob, for reaching the stretch goal. Woohoo! Thank you, Rooney. Whole team's been working their butts off. Thank you guys for making that possible. How many Baby Maker bikes have you sold? The Indiegogo campaign says 5,476 backers. So I think it's around that number. There is some data that's a little wonky, but it's around that number. Quite a lot, thousands and thousands of Baby Makers to build. So we definitely got our work cut out for us. Landon, just watched the Hep2 production video. Thanks for sharing these interesting updates. Sometimes the journey is just as exciting as the destination. Thank you so much, Landon. We are so excited to have you along for the ride. Thank you for watching all the updates. I know I send out a bunch, so thanks for going through those with us. I would love to post a lot more videos. If I was in China, I just like sharing. I'm a total nerd when it comes to bike production, everything that goes on. Pete is doing his best at getting our production people to make those with language barrier and all that. We don't get them as frequently as we'd like, but as many as we can, we'll be doing that. I'm thinking about going over to China. Pete also to our production facilities as well. So we'll have more of our internal team on the ground there, aside from our production managers, to share the progress with you guys as we get there. Coach Clark, maybe you could post that in the FAQ. Great idea. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Andrew, planning on bring production stateside anytime in the future. That's something we would love to do. Need extreme amounts of volume for that to be feasible. Costs also will increase quite a bit, but it is something that's always been kind of a goal for us. So stay tuned on that. As soon as it's feasible and it makes sense, we'll be able to build you a bike and get you even better value by doing it here in the States. You bet we will be doing it. Harvey, how many factories are producing the bikes and where are they based? So with bikes, there are loads and loads of factories involved in the process because every single component in the bike is produced at a different factory. Our final assembly factories, we've got one in China and one in Spain. So all the European orders will be produced in Spain. Every other order will be produced in China. Can you talk a bit about what the final perk for everyone is? Tease us a bit. Ken, I wish I could. I can't say anything. My lips are sealed until update goes out about that. I can tell you it is going to be very simple. It will apply to every single bike, and I believe most, if not everyone, will be extremely happy about it. Are you guys going to make V-neck tees? merch with colorful options. Rooney, great idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. Bees are definitely my t-shirt of choice. Let's see what's going on out here in the shop. It is Saturday, so the majority of the team is out right now. I'll flip this camera. But we've got Ben in the house.
How we doing, guys?
What's going on, Ben?
Doing. I figured I'd come into work and help answer some of those questions. The inbox is still as full as ever, so just here trying to get back to you guys as quickly as we can.
Hell yes. Crushing it, Ben. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ben the legend, says Rooney. Absolute legend, for sure. Out here, we got another legend. Where is he at? Hey, Jason, what's going on, man?
What up, man?
What you up to today?
Just getting some orders fulfilled and waiting for some customers to come into the shop and answer some questions.
Fantastic. How's the foot traffic been lately?
It's been incredible. On a regular day during the week, it's close to 20 people coming in. I would say on the weekend, last weekend, it was probably like 30 people plus. So it has been amazing. People have definitely been wanting to find out and know about the bikes and specifically the Baby Maker.
Hell yeah. We'll let you get to it. Great work, brother.
Thanks, man.
Somebody asked, can you show the blue raspberry color in person? We do not have a production blue raspberry on hand, so unfortunately we do not have an example of that. This is not blue raspberry. This is more of an electric blue color. The production blue raspberry would be more of a neon teal, which I'll see if I've got any examples around here to show you. I'll show you this right here. So in this skateboard grip tape right here, it's gonna be around like this color. If you see that, I'll post an update with the official color for you guys. It'll be around that shade, neon teal. Hope you guys are having an amazing weekend so far. We're all so excited. I don't know about you, Ben, but my adrenaline is just pumping all day today.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Let's flip this thing around. I think my chat here has frozen on the computer. I gotta refresh this page. Hey Rob, just want to say that in over 40 years of riding bikes, I've never been so excited about getting the Baby Maker. The videos are great, especially love the production bids. Thanks to all. Thank you, Dr. Gary JWMS. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how excited we are to build your bike and share the process with you as well. It is so much fun for us as well. I love it. We eat, sleep, and breathe to do this for you guys. Hey guys, trying to upgrade my Indigo order from a standard to a pro version. I've sent an email, but just checking if it's possible. Thanks. Babs, it is possible. What we'll need to do is cancel your original order and make a new order for the pro version. But if you send an email, the support team will be following up with you on that as soon as they get to it. As you know, the support inbox is a bit backed up right now, but we can still make changes after the campaign ends tonight, so no need to stress on that. We will be back with you as soon as possible. Eugene, how's it going? Eugene is a beta rider. He's got a berry colored Baby Maker beta and he's absolutely crushing it. Already customized it, pimped it out, and he holds the current Baby Maker speed record at like 40 miles an hour on a downhill in like 34 on a flat, I think. Just curious, was there any specific reason running this campaign off Indiegogo compared to launching it on your own website or something? Lazy Gun 23, we've used Indiegogo before in the past, been very happy with them. It's a great way to launch a product, so that's why we chose them this time. There's also Kickstarter or our own website, but we just went with what we know works, and it's worked out very well for us. In the future, who knows? We'll see what we use for future products. You guys are so inspiring and awesome. Keep the great energy and work, guys. Thank you so much, Rooney. That means a lot to us. Love your baby maker, Peter from Glasgow. Thank you very much, Peter. Hey, Rob, love the video on the sizing for the 23-inch model. Can you do one with the 19-inch model next to the 23? I'm going to murder that name. Sorry. Hi, you dang. We do not have a production 19-inch model built yet. That's something we added kind of last minute before the launch just to accommodate more sizes. But once that's built, you bet we will be sending media about that videos as soon as possible. We know these are very common questions, so especially like the frame size, the color, the black color. Anytime we get media of that, you bet I will be sharing it with you first. If I haven't shared it, that means it does not exist yet. I'm 5'8" and rode a 54cm road bike frame comfortably. Should I switch my Pro order to the smaller version? Cameron, that's equivalent to a 22-inch frame. It depends on you. That's almost 22 inches, so depends on your inseam, also your mobility level. I'm 5'8" with a 30-inch inseam, and I prefer the 23-inch frame. If you're less mobile, less flexible, or just want something that's easier to get on and off of, the smaller frame might be the better option for you. If you're not sure, if you're kind of between sizes, err on the side of caution and choose the smaller one. If you like me and you like a challenge, or you're fit, mobile, I prefer the 23-inch. Would there have been a benefit to have gears? Alan, everything is a trade-off. The benefit of having gears, obviously you get different ratios. For the baby maker, we wanted to make it as simple as possible, as simple and lightweight as possible. We're very happy with the current setup. It works well, even getting up hills, hitting top speeds. It works great. If you had more gears, you'd have a little bit more flexibility in terms of the speed you went up hills, but you'd have added weight, added complexity, and that's not the objective of this bike. We just wanted something simple, sexy, sweet, fun to ride. We do have many other bikes though with lots of gears, including the Blade, which has an internal 14-speed gear hub shifter. It's just insane. You can check those out on our website, www.flx.bike. Thanks, Rob. Can't wait to get this bike over in London. Loving the videos and content. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Babs. Really appreciate you following along for the ride. Prakash. Hey, Rob. Greetings from India. Wish I could get a test ride in India. Any plans? No plans for test rides in India at the moment. I wish I could go over there and give you a test ride personally. Unfortunately, can't be everywhere at once. But there's loads and loads of videos of other people who have test ridden if you want to check those out. One thing to keep in mind for India, I believe from the last time I saw, there's a large import tax going into India, around like 100%. So you definitely for the folks in India want to look into that. I believe the government mandated import tax on electric bikes is very, very high. I want to order, but I'm concerned about the shipping cost, VAT, and duty importing a bike into the UK. Anyone done the sums? Berkatron, great question. So the bikes for Europe and the UK will be produced in Spain. The reason we've done that is to reduce any taxes assessed as much as possible. I don't know if there is a VAT going from Spain to UK. That may be something you can do a little research on, but if there is, it will be very low and substantially lower than if it had come from our factory in China. Blade 2.0 in production yet? Omar Merle. Yes, we actually received our first shipment of Blade 2.0s on Wednesday, and we've already shipped all of them out. They were completely sold out before we even got them in. We have another batch coming in around mid-August. So on our website, flx.bike, you can place an order to get in on that batch. There are still a few spots left as far as I know. Do you ship to the UK? Yes, we do. Just add the bike to your cart, check out, and you'll see the shipping cost at checkout, and you'll be all set. Do you ship to Scotland? You're doing a great job. Thank you very much, Peter. Yes, we do ship to Scotland from Spain. Cool, thanks. Appreciate all the videos and progress video you guys make. Any idea what you'll be retailing those bikes for once the campaign ends? Lazy Gun 23, you can see the retail prices on the campaign page. For the Baby Maker base model, it is $1,999, $2,000 basically. For the Pro model, $2,499, which is, yeah, those are the retail prices. Lisa, I want to buy one, but I am concerned about the time. Totally get it. In exchange for the uncertainty on the delivery date and waiting a bit, in exchange for your patience, you're going to get a fantastic deal on an amazing bike. So if you're patient, you can save a ton of money and get an awesome bike. If not, you can buy one of our production bikes that we already have here in the shop, or wait until they're out and buy it at full price. Are the full specs and dimensions of the Baby Maker available someplace? We have as much specs as possible listed in the campaign page. We may be adding more to that, like in the FAQ. It's kind of a balance between overwhelming people with information and not providing enough information. We've tried to do the best we can on the campaign page, but if you have specific questions, feel free to let me know, and we'll do our best to get that information up. We live close to your shop. Can my wife and I come by to ride the BM? If so, should we make an appointment? Yes, Coach Clark, you can come by. We're open today until 5 p.m. We are accepting walk-ins. Please wear a mask, but you can come in and test ride a Baby Maker or any other bike you like. No need to make an appointment. Thanks for the answer, dude. Do I have to cancel my current order to switch to a smaller size? Cameron, I don't believe so. Please just send an email with your order number and your request to hello@flx.bike, and our support team will get that in for you as soon as possible. How about adding specs on the rims and spokes for the BM Pro? Eric, great idea. Thank you. I will keep that in mind. What do you need those specs for? Are you changing tires or wheels? I'm curious, just so I know to better serve you. Can hardly wait for delivery of my Baby Maker Pro. Wondering how to get updates on delivery dates as the time gets close. Tony, just stay tuned. We will be updating and anytime we have a status change or something new, I'll be sending updates out through the campaign. It will be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to provide updates on individual bikes and say, hey, this bike is at this process. But as soon as we get them in and we get a tracking number for you, you bet you'll be getting that to your email. Which bikes in your range are available to ship to Australia? Anthony C., just the Baby Maker at the moment. We will be probably getting some more stock into Australia after this campaign. Exactly which bikes, I'm not sure. But for the moment, you can order a Baby Maker, and we are shipping hundreds of those to Australia. Do you have production model in store, 19-inch frame? No, we do not have any production model 19-inch frames built yet. As soon as we do, we'll be posting about that. But for the moment, all of our prototypes are the 23-inch size because we added the 19-inch size later. Is it true the BM Pro has a tubeless front tire? No, that's not true at all, Oleg. I'm not sure where you heard about that, but both the front and rear tire have tubes. Can we come by during the week? Yes, Coach Clark, we're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Feel free to come on in anytime and take a test ride. Kart Champ car fan, are these going to have serial numbers etched onto them, and where will they be? It will be on the head tube of the bike, just under the logo. So that's the very front of the bike. That main tube where the handlebars and fork are attached to. on the lower end of that. If you see the previous updates where we posted the head tube renders, you can see the serial number there. Excuse me one sec. I gotta get some music going here. I don't think I can play it over the live, unfortunately. I'd love to share my music with you guys, but all the past times I've done it, it's gotten flagged on YouTube, and that means they'll run ads on the live. So apologies. Wish you could hear my music. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't like it. So when there's no questions, I'll just be getting a little bit of work done here. Thank you guys for your patience. Any questions, just ask them here. I'll be answering those. Not related to the bikes, but what headphones are those? These are Tautronics. Let me see the model. TTBH21. They're on Amazon. They're pretty affordable, great sound quality, wireless headphones. I really like them. They don't last as long as I would hope them to. I've gone through a few pairs, but I do use their wireless buds as well. I got a couple pairs of these Tautronics headphones. I like them. They're comfortable. I wish they lasted a bit longer though. Which size motor will be shipped on the Baby Maker to Australia? Anthony C., all of our international orders will be shipped to comply with the legal regulations of that country. Australia, I believe the limit is 250 watts. So it will ship with a motor that is rated for 250 watts. Now, the nominal rating of a motor and its peak power, those are two separate numbers. So the peak power of the motors will be exactly the same. You'll be very, 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 very hard pressed to notice any performance difference whatsoever, and you will not be disappointed by the motor. For the folks in Australia, Europe, New Zealand, don't worry about that. Whoa, a bunch of questions just came in. Had a massive heart attack last year, so I've been walking much as I can, but really want to back on a bike. Power assist will help a lot so I can ride and get confidence back. Absolutely. That's one of the great things about these bikes is you can choose the level of intensity and how hard you have to work. So if you're just starting out on some recovery, level 5, just let the bike do the work. You pedal a little bit and let the bike do the rest. Once you get a little more fit, you can lower that level and put in more human effort. Hey Rob, can you show off some of your Chinese? Maybe say what part of China you learned it from. Girlfriend wants to hear your Chinese. 兄弟，你要让我说什么呢？你的女朋友是中国人吗？你看我的中文怎么样吧？你给我打分吧。多少分呢？ Thanks for being so transparent about the BM and addressing all our concerns as a consumer. Great job to your team, and we'll be looking forward to our delivery. Thank you so much, Kurt. I really appreciate it. The whole team is absolutely working so hard, stretched as far as we can stretch them. So I will tell them you said that. Thank you so much. Rob, any plans to add USB charging capabilities from the battery? Thanks for doing this. No, unfortunately not. Pretty much everything is set on the bike. We will not be expanding a USB offering, trying to keep that as simple as possible. But our other models, we do have other models with USB charging, like from the display or the battery itself. You can find those at www.flx.bike. Are the water bottle mounts on the seat tube only or down tube as well? Great question. I forget if we have them on both spots or on the seat tube only. I'll see if I can pull up a render and check. One moment, please. if I can find a render here, I will let you know about those. Okay. Alright, I see on the render that we do have them both on the seat tube and the down tube. So that's 2 spots for a water bottle mount. Rob, will you be trying to package accessories in the bike box, or will they be coming in a separate package? Lee, I'm not sure on that yet. That's something we'll have to decide when we're packaging the bikes. It could come with the bike. It could come in a separate box. Whatever's going to allow us to get you these bikes and your tour and package components as safely and as quickly as possible, that's the way we're going to do it. Put the $45 down. Does it hold the bike? I want to purchase 3 more from a bike, or funding won't be available for 3 more weeks when the campaign ends. Curtis, no, it does not. That deal is just for the VIP pricing, which is over. We're not promoting that anymore. But if you have specific questions on that, feel free to email us hello@flx.bike. Your order, your spot in the production queue is reserved once you pay for the bike on Indiegogo in full. Is it possible to pre-order the European version of the Baby Maker as well? Tom, I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you order the Baby Maker from Europe, you will get the European Baby Maker version, which is almost identical to the US version. Can you upgrade to 500 watts in the UK? Michael, all of them come standard with, well, all the US ones come standard with 350 watt motors with 500 watts peak power. For Europe, it's 250 watt motor with 500 watts peak power. Performance, you won't notice a difference. Girlfriend says she thinks you are from Dongbei area. 那是因为我的中文是跟北京人学的，我的老乡哈。I still can't believe how good your Chinese is. Keep on the great work. Thank you very much. I did spend about 10 years in China, and that was tremendously helpful in our work starting company, being able to work with factories. Really great to understand the culture and be able to communicate effectively over there. Also a really cool place to be. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff in the news, but it's a very interesting place. Very cool. When you go for the sterling color on the BM Pro with a new, the TRP brakes also come in the brown color theme that the bull bar and saddle would come from. Sven, we're doing our best on that to match the BM Pro sterling color to the prototype photos. So anything we can do to really make that a congruent color scheme, you bet we'll be doing it. Is there any way to delimit the speed in Europe? Asking for a friend. Bergatron, it does come stock with a 25 km/h speed limit to comply with European regulations for closed course use or use on private property. Of course, you can adjust that speed limit to comply with your local regulations. Who manufactures the electric motor? Can you talk about comparisons with other manufacturers in terms of longevity, performance, etc.? The motor is made by Aikima. They're a very, very reputable motor company, very good. And the motor for the Baby Maker is quite simple. It's a brushless motor. A lot of the tech lies within the computer that controls it. It's super cool how it works. It's a digital motor, so it's not like mechanically separating negative and positive. It's more efficient being a brushless digital motor. It actually has a computer that says, okay, give it negative, give it positive, give it negative, give it positive. Pretty cool how it works. But longevity of these motors, absolutely fantastic. Pete rode 3,500 kilometers through Europe, didn't have a single issue with the motor. He was going through rain, dirt, all sorts of nasty conditions, and they worked out great. He absolutely beat them up. They're also used on many other electric bikes, so we're very confident in that motor. LMP, any idea how long it'll be till the matte black are shipped? Benjamin, the exact same time as every other bike, and current orders are expected to ship in October. The orders placed at the very beginning of the campaign are expected to ship in September. The Akima motor will not work against the pedaling of the rider if you pedal too fast. So Sven, how that works is once you get to 25 miles per hour, the motor will just stop assisting. After that, it doesn't provide any resistance, so you're welcome to continue pedaling past that and get a higher speed. There's no resistance in the pedals at all after that speed. So like our beta riders, Eugene for example, he's hit 33 or 34 miles per hour on flats and 40 miles an hour on slight downhills in LA on his beta bike. Super cool. Is the price including taxes? Jonas, if you're in the US, yes it is. If you're in any other location, any extra duties or anything assessed by the government, that will be your responsibility. So depending on where you are, I recommend just doing some Google research. Check out, is there any duties applied to electric bikes in my country, and you will be responsible for that. Once it arrives, we'll send you a bill if anything is applicable there. How did each color work out in order of popularity? The top 3 colors are tangerine, sterling, and matte black. I don't know the exact ratios offhand though. Any regen braking within the motor? No, Taylor, no regen. Rob, I had ordered standard model months ago and drop bars. If I wanted to upgrade to Pro, can I? What kind of price difference would I need to pay? David, you can. What you'll need to do is contact our support team, hello@flx.bike. They'll do their best to assist you. I think they will need to cancel your order and have you reorder the Pro. I want to buy the extra battery, power supply, and warranty. Can I do these at the same discount price up until the week the bike arrives? No, I recommend doing that while the campaign is live. After it ends, we probably will not have those offered at the same price. For Germany, and if the bike is shipping from Spain, I would not have any additional cost. Fantastic, Jonas. Great to hear you've done your research on that. Michael, I recently changed my bars and received an email stating that the change will happen soon. We'll get a confirmation email once the change happens. Mike, I'm not exactly sure how the support team is handling those changes. They may just be making a note on the order or changing the details in the back end. So I don't imagine they're going to go through and send more emails about that. But I'll have a chat with the team on Monday when they come in, so that I know the answer to that in the future. Most promo photos are for the prototype bike. When are we going to see the final version of the Pro model? Edwin, when it's finished, you bet we'll be sending photos of those out. If you saw the update today, we're still very early in the process, just finishing those head tubes for the frame. So closer to the delivery dates, the shipping estimates, you'll be able to see those photos. I live in England. Where will the bikes be shipped from? Need to know to work out taxes. Spain, Bergatron. For England, they will be shipped from Spain. Non-US bikes have the same motor physically right, only the software alters the settings to comply with local regulations, right? So Sven, is the rating on the motor. The rating for the US one, nominal power 350 watts, peak power 500 watts. The US motors would be pretty much exactly the same, however rated to 250 watts, with 500 watts of peak power. Just send in an email to Ben to change handlebar style. Still in time. Yes, Phil, you are. We'll still be able to make some changes, like handlebar style, color, etc., after the campaign ends. Please allow a few days for us to get back to you. The inbox is absolutely obliterated with last-minute requests at the moment, but we'll be handling those as soon as possible. How did Pete find the loaded baby maker cope on the Alpine hill climbs on his epic European trip, please? Giles, it was great for him. He really was conscious of his battery, so he just used the pedal assist like when he needed it for hills, when he was in the Alps. But check out the last update I posted, the one yesterday on the campaign page, and he has an update where he's talking for like 5 minutes exactly about that. Check out that video. He was super happy with it. It worked well for him. He had the bike totally loaded up. He was passing by racers. I think he had a great time on the trip. Super excited. Thanks for having the FLX team. Take care, bud. You too, Benjamin. We're so excited to get you the bike as well. Perfect answer. Thank you, Rob. That baby maker is beautiful. Thank you, Jonathan. We're so stoked about it. Does warranty start from the day the bike is confirmed delivered? It should be from the date the bike ships to you. So once we get a tracking number, that'll be it. So it'll be just like a few days from when you get the tracking number to when you get the bike. Definitely not from now. That would be a waste of the warranty. Are the rims tubeless ready? Which rim tape in which width size would I need to go tubeless? Edwin, they are not tubeless ready. I believe the inner width of the rim is 17C. It should be a 17C inner width rim, if that's you. Thank you, sir. My kiddo wants us to ride from Fort Collins to your office. You live in LA, sounds fun, maybe a little crazy. I love it, Phil. That'd be awesome. Yeah, absolutely do it. If you can get a video or photos of the process, we'd love to share that as well. Any ideas to put a GPS tracker in or on the bike just in case someone steals it? Would hate for that to happen. James, we do not have plans for that at the moment, but there are many aftermarket options you can get. There's the Boomerang Cyclo Track. There's ones that go in the seat post. There's ones, I think there's ones that go in the handlebars now. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, if you just Google like GPS bike tracker, you'll find a load of options. What is the tooth count on the front and rear sprocket? Tony, I don't have that offhand. I forget. Somebody does. I'll try and find that because you're the second person to ask that. I've got a awful memory, but let me see if I can find it for you. Okay, the chain ring, this is on the beta bikes. The production bike should be the same, if not extremely similar. The chain ring, front chain ring, that front cog is 64 teeth, and the rear sprocket 22 teeth. The battery cells are Samsung. Sven, they'll be one of the top 3, so either Samsung, LG, or Panasonic. I forget offhand, but those are the only 3 that we use. Thank you, sir. Are there any problems shipping a bike with lithium batteries overseas? Anthony, by sea? No, we ship by sea freight. By air freight, that's another question that is very complicated. So if you're going to travel with it, keep in mind, traveling by air is not the easiest thing in the world with an electric bike with a large capacity battery like the Baby Maker. Does a 2-year add-on warranty extend the 1 year to 3 years? No, Coach Clark. That extends the 1 year to 2 years. It's an additional 1 year on the standard 1 year warranty for a total of 2 years. Which version comes with the hydros? And do you have a drop bar hydro option? Jonathan, the Baby Maker Pro comes with hydraulic disc brakes. The Bullhorn bars come with Magura MT30 hydraulic disc brakes. And the drop bars come with TRP high HYRD mechanically actuated hydraulic disc brakes. Do you think there's any way this will work with a bike trainer to set up in a garage? It depends on which bike trainer it is. I'm not sure exactly how they work. Some of them have like a stand to stick it in. Some of them don't. I'm sure if you wanted it to work, you could figure out a way to make it work. Cool, the TRPs are great anyway. Thank you, Jonathan. They have a fantastic reputation. So excited to try those out. Loving my Baby Maker prototype. Awesome, Evan. Where have you ridden with that? So somebody, I just saw the update I posted today about the Head 2 production. If you haven't seen it, you got to check that out. Check out the latest update on the Indiegogo campaign. I did write, it's a little process porn of the Baby Maker Head 2 being machined. Somebody wrote, don't use the word porn. If that offends you, I'm sorry. It's not meant to offend anybody. Just a word. Just something funny. Process. Porn is for people who like to watch processes of things being built. Nerds like me, we love to watch things like that. Thanks Rob for getting all my questions answered. That stopped me from buying 2 more BM Pros. Fantastic, Sven. Glad I could answer your questions. Are any of your beta riders legit shrimps? It's hard to imagine 19-inch fitting me. What do I do if it doesn't? Kate, the engineers have assessed that it should fit a rider down to about 4'11". So you definitely want to check your inseam and make sure, keep in mind inseam doesn't account for the height of your feet, but make sure the height of the top bar will fit between your legs. The height of the top bar on the 19-inch frame, I believe, is 30 inches. Since people know that I ordered mine, I'm getting masses of questions. They want one too. Fantastic, Sven. Happy to hear that. Thank you for spreading the word. Ordered my Pro today. Can't wait to ride it. Fantastic. W. Blake, we can't wait to build it and ship it to you. Looking forward to getting my Lime Baby Maker. I have green lights for the tires. They light up as they spin. Great for nighttime riding. My first e-bike, so looking forward to it. James, that's going to be awesome. Send us some photos of those spinning at night. That'll be super cool. Can you deliver my Pro to me yourself? I wish I could deliver all of them personally, but they will be coming by standard courier. Thanks for being always pleasant. I do my best, Antonio. Try to stay positive always, no matter what happens. Upon order or delivery, can you furnish a certificate in French testing the compliance with European and French norms for electric bikes to be eligible for local subsidies? I'd be happy to translate. Delphine, that's something we'll need to discuss with our factories as we get closer to those shipping estimates. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. Somebody brought that to my attention yesterday too. It may have been from you or from another rider with that request. So definitely something we'll keep in mind and we'll do our best to accommodate. Will you be doing a flat bar version? Tim, at the moment, no, but you're welcome to change out the bars to flat bars. It shouldn't take more than 30 minutes if you kind of are handy, and you can get those bars anywhere. A bike shop could do it for you. You can get them on Amazon. Very easy to customize the bike any way you like it. Want to order, but worried there won't be any after-sale support in the UK and I'll be left high and dry. Gee, lover, not at all. We first started shipping bikes in 2016, and we still support every single one of those bikes that we've sold and shipped around the world, no matter where you are. If you need something, all you got to do is email us, and we will do whatever it takes to make sure you can stay on the road. Thanks, I got my order in last night. Fantastic, Delphine. So happy to hear that. Can't wait to ship you the bike. Could we convert the base model to a belt drive? Anthony, no. There's a split in the frame on the Pro models to install the belt when we build them. The base model does not have that split. There are some new belt types in development where the belt will come apart, the belt split and come back together. If you wanted to change it to it, you could look into that, maybe possible. But if you want a belt drive, I recommend just ordering the Pro. Save yourself the hassle, get it right from the beginning. In the ad, you had a guy leaving the office on a titanium looking color. Is that the blue or silver version? The silver one with brown or tan accents, that's the sterling color. If you saw a silver one with black accents, that's a prototype and does not reflect any of the color options, just an unfinished prototype. So the sterling color is silver with brown accents. I think a cool one-off color for one of your bikes should be Vanta Black. Is that deep black? I'll have to look it up. But thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, that's that super deep black. That would be cool. In Switzerland, you can have a 40-kilometer-hour bike, but you need a license plate, so that makes no sense with a stealth e-bike. Fred, great point. That's a interesting law. It was the tan seat. Jonathan, then that is, in fact, the sterling color. Can you do more videos on the Blade 2.0? I'm considering that one in the future. I already purchased a BabyMaker Pro. Antonio, absolutely. Once this campaign ends, we will have a bit more resources to film videos of our other bikes. It's crazy. We received that Blade 2.0 prototype months ago, and we haven't done really any videos on it just because it's been so busy with the BabyMaker launch. But me personally, I cannot wait to get back to riding that thing as we do the BabyMaker production. We'll get as many videos as we can out about our other bikes as well. Is it possible to swap the rear rim keeping the same motor? Tony, that's possible. However, it will be very complicated. You would need to basically find a rim with the same number of spokes, find the same size spokes, and re-spoke a wheel with the motor on a different rim. So, not the easiest thing in the world, but anything is possible. Super nice bikes. Can you guarantee the color I pick? David, yes, whatever color you pick, you will be getting that color. So you order that color, that size, that configuration, that's the one you're going to get. I'm turning 71 in a week, and this is my first e-bike. I'm looking forward to this bike. These old knees need a little help. Vic, fantastic. Welcome to the e-bike world. It's an absolutely tremendous help, especially if you've got mobility issues or any pain in the knees, etc. Ben, our content manager, he had a torn meniscus, got a knee surgery, and he used electric bikes to aid in his recovery as well. Is the battery fixed internally, and if so, what do we do when the battery finally dies? Jonathan, great question. It is internally. It can't be removed to like swap out in just seconds like our other bikes. However, for service, it can be removed in about 10 minutes. Very simple process. We've got a video on that on the YouTube channel. You can check it out. But yeah, when the battery dies eventually, or you're not happy with the range, you can swap it out with a new one. You can buy that from us and get a new one in there. And probably under an hour time, under 30 minutes if you're more handy. I'm kind of excited for my Pro. Fantastic, Michael. We're excited for you too. Kind of excited. I'm insanely excited. Just joined. Can I have a test ride in San Francisco? New bike fan. You can have one in San Diego. We do not have any bikes in San Francisco at the moment. Do you have any in Seattle? I don't think so. We've shipped some betas out to riders around the United States, but I don't know if we have any in Seattle. We definitely have them in San Diego. As far as test rides, San Diego's the only place I can guarantee we can give them. Outside of that, you're welcome to join our Facebook group. If you search BabyMaker VIP, you can join that Facebook group and ask if anybody's got one in your area to try out. How's the battery when garage it up over the winter? It's very cold in Glasgow. Peter, it should be fine. Basically anything a human can handle, the battery, the bike can handle. Do recommend, especially if you want to store it for longer periods of time, to charge it periodically and even discharge it too if you're able to. Put some miles on it. Just keep it fresh. Every 6 to 8 weeks would be a good time to do that. My price jumped May 7th while in cart. I I see you can cancel it by May 17th. Can you assist me keep my order and credit the 32? Joe, it sounds like you missed it before the price increase. Unfortunately, we can't go back on the prices. It's an incentive to award the people who do trust us and get in early. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do in lowering the current prices. They will be going up again though, so I recommend keeping that order before those prices go up again. What model is the Ikema electric motor on the BM Pro? It's a rear hub motor. I don't have the exact model number offhand, but it's 350 watts nominal power, 500 watts peak power. How long is the projected life of the battery before it needs to be replaced? It can maintain 70% of its charge life after 500 cycles. So depending on how much you charge it, that's a long time. You can still use it when it has 70% of its charge life. Your range will be decreased, and you're welcome to swap it out for a new one anytime you'd like. You'll be able to find the battery on our website. Don't know whether it was asked already, but do you have details on the model number, the mini display, computer controller, speed and support level? Edwin, I don't have that offhand. We'll be providing more details on that, the exact functions, how to use it, etc. As we get closer to that shipping date. Got to get out for my daily walk. Thanks for a cool campaign. We'll settle for my mountain bike for now. Appreciate you and your crew for being so responsible. Thanks so much for joining the live. Really appreciate having you on. Enjoy your walk. Will the UK version be able to reach the higher speeds? Is there a way of de-restricting it because of EU regulation for use in off-road track mode? G-Lover, you will be able to reprogram the speed to comply legally with your local regulations. Can't wait to get my bike this fall. In-cart, just wondering if you can come back, please. Thank you, Joe. Joe, we will not be able to do that, unfortunately. I'm sorry. It sounds like you missed that lower price, but right now it's still at an insane discount. So if you like the bike, jump on it. Now's the time. I believe the next price increase will be tomorrow or the next day. Well, actually, the campaign ends tonight, so after that. Okay, I understand. Fantastic, JP. Thank you. Can you talk about the function of the smart LCD display? It's very basic, very simple. It doesn't have any like GPS, anything like that. You'll be able to see your pedal assist levels 0 through 5. You'll be able to see your speed in kilometers per hour or miles per hour. Your trip distance, so miles on one trip, and also your total odometer reading. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything extra. Also your battery indicator level out of 5 bars. Christian, oh, there you go. Will there be a parts list available at some point? Christian, on that, what we typically do for the bikes, we don't have like a complete BOM listed. Part of the reason is we have a lot of competitors who like to try to copy our bikes, and not so happy about that, but it'll never be an FLX. What we do is for every bike order, we list like all the components on our site, replacement components, things like that. You'll be able to see those, and you can spec it out pretty much any way you like it. We'll try our best to provide like these standard measurements, things like that. So if you want to trick it out and get the correct sizes for things, you'll be able to find those. Are you in fact a vegan? Can you share your fitness nutrition regime? John, I went vegan about 6 months ago. Pete's been vegan for like 2 or 3 years. He was always harping on me about it, telling me it's the best thing in the world. I never believed him. I ate meat my whole life, so much meat. It wasn't until I saw the Game Changers that I opened my mind up to the possible performance benefits and energy benefits and life benefits of reducing my meat consumption, and also the impact on the planet and the environment in general. So I made the leap about 6 months ago to try it out and see if I could get as much or better performance on a plant-based diet, and it's worked tremendously for me. My cholesterol went from off the charts, like 180 or 120, down to 80 it reduced like 40%, which is nuts, into a very healthy level. My energy levels have been great, and I love the food too, so it's been great for me. As far as fitness, I just work out 3 or 4 times a week, and I'm mindful about eating good things. The font topology SW102 looks very similar. Let me Google that. That does look like it. Sven, wow, you do your research. How does your system compare to the much more expensive units by, say, Cannondale or Trek? The price difference is significant. Daryl, one thing to keep in mind, a couple things actually. Number one, Cannondale and Trek sell through dealers. Every dealer, they need to get paid for their work, for their shop. They got bills to pay as well. So they're going to mark up whatever price they get from the dealer. They're going to add another 30 to 40% to the price of that bike. So not only the dealer's making money, oftentimes also a distributor in the middle, and then the end dealer taking their cut as well. We sell direct to you. We build the bike, sell them direct to you. So we just have a very small margin in there to pay our costs. We're not making millions of dollars by any means on these, but that allows us to build you just an insanely spec'd out bike for a price that our competitors or people who do go that traditional route aren't able to compete with. In addition to that, because we're doing a crowdfunding, you have the opportunity to order the bike before we even build it. We reduce our cost tremendously by building only what has been ordered, and we're able to give you the bike at a huge, huge discount from our retail price as well. So that's the reason you're able to get it for such a low price, and the quality is on par with those other bikes. Hey Rob, are the wheels still chrome on the Sterling model? Tony, yes they are. Can a throttle or boost button be retrofitted? G Lover, no plans for that, no additional wiring either. We're trying to keep it as simple as possible, just what you need. So at the moment, no throttles. Christian, what is the long-term goal of FLX? There's big competitors moving into the electric bike space. Will FLX always be a budget-minded company, or will you start entering high-end markets? Christian, we have entered the high-end market. You can see our FLX Blade. There's no bike like that on the market. It's higher end than pretty much anything you can get. It is an amazing, amazing bike. We've also got some other things coming out that I can't speak too much about, but we'll try to offer a full spectrum. The Baby Maker is a fantastic bike. We've been able to get the price very low for you guys on this crowdfunding campaign. It is a high quality bike. Simple, but very high quality. And yeah, we try to do that forever. Just build the best bikes we can and give them to you at the best price we can. We do have high-end bikes for people that want that, want to spend a bit more for the best available. The rear hub shifter alone on the Blade 2.0, for example, that's a $1,400 part. It costs more than the entire Baby Maker itself. So that's any testament to how high-end we do go in our range. It's absolutely there. Gotta go. Thanks so much for answering questions. Good work you are doing at customer service. And again, thanks. Tony, thank you so much. It means a lot to us. I know sometimes our support tickets aren't answered as soon as we'd like them to, but we're doing our absolute best to help you guys out. So really appreciate that feedback. An estimate of what retail price on Baby Maker would be. Taylor, you can see that on the campaign page. $19.99 for the base, $24.99 for the Pro model. How about service if an issue occurs? Daryl, you can email us or call us anytime within warranty or outside of warranty. We got you back. Simple email, and we'll have you on the road in no time. Do you have a mountain version? Yes. James, we have several mountain versions. We've got the Trail, which is a great, cool mountain bike. We've got the Gladiator, which is a fat tire bike, and we have the Blade 2.0, which is just insane, our highest end bike. Check them out, www.flx.bike. You'll be able to see those and other videos as well on them. manufacturing being overseas and COVID-19 being a limited factor, travel will you be on site at the factories for QA, close to final assembly? Christian, we do have a team in China. We actually started the company from within China, so that's where we started. Pretty interesting, fun fact. But we do have our design and manufacturing team within China, so we'll definitely have boots on the ground at the factories to oversee production. Pete and I were both looking into it. If we can get over to the factories during production with the travel bans, etc., we will absolutely be there. Thanks, Real-Time Video Talks are the best. Daryl, fantastic. I'm glad you've joined us. Brickatron, I just pulled the trigger. Can't wait. Fantastic. Congratulations. Welcome to the Baby Maker family. Will the bike have standard tire sizes? Daniel, yes. They're 700 by 28C. I'll write that in the comments. 700 by 28C. Thanks for doing this. Looking forward to my Baby Maker. Have a great day. No problem, James. I hope you enjoy the Baby Maker. Can't wait to get it to you. Gotta go too. Keep doing what you do. The enthusiasm and it's fantastic. Babs, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate the kind words. You ever correlate order entry time and Q&A sessions? Seems like many orders come in during those sessions. Your marketing team should look into that. Sven, absolutely. There is most definitely a spike in orders when we do the lives. Unfortunately, I wish we could do them 24/7, but the team's just been pulled, stretched so far. The guys in the front shop haven't even been able to do their service work because there's been so many walk-ins lately. So we do our best. It's the weekend, a little quieter today, so I've been able to jump on. Once we get some more more live sessions. When's the last day I can change colors? It's stupid how hard the choice is. Kate, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Just pick the color that calls you the best. They're all awesome colors. I'd be happy on any of them, to be honest. What was the owners group again on Facebook? Baby Maker VIP. Google, search that on Facebook. Hey Rob, are the wheels through axle? Tony, no they are not. The front wheel is a quick release. The rear wheel is a full axle due to that rear motor. Christian, next big change in electric bikes that you're seeing that you think will change the industry? There's folks that purchase based on cost, speed, range, etc. Christian, one big thing is electric bikes getting more aesthetic. That's something that we've seen happen since the start. When we first started the company, every electric bike was ugly as sin. They were awful. There was one good-looking electric bike on the market. It cost like $6-7 grand. So we were like, well, why don't we just make a good-looking electric bike that performs well and is affordable and sell it direct to people so they don't have to pay all these markups? That's how we launched the company, and it was huge. After we launched, immediately all these people started copying our aesthetic and design. It's crazy. There's like 4 or 5 other companies trying to sell almost the exact same bikes that we launched 5 years ago, and they're still selling them now. We've had like 6 generations of bikes since then, which is cool. So you bet after the Baby Maker ships, there will be copycats that try and do it. You'll see some more simple road style bikes out there. But yeah, the industry is fantastic. We'll never stop innovating. So regardless of how many copycats there are, we'll always be at the front of that curve. Pete and the design team are doing an amazing job and have a lot of really cool things in the pipeline. Here's where FLX is going with these and other variables. You're in a unique position to move fast and test with a smaller population size. Thank you, Christian. That's what we're about, is speed, not only for the bikes, but also the speed with which the company can move. Bought one last week. How can I make it faster than 25 miles per hour? Daddy Yank, 25 miles per hour is the speed limit on the bike. You'll be able to modify that, go lower, but you can't go higher. The motor will cut out. After that, you can just use your own pedal power to go faster if you're able to. Eugene, one of the beta riders, has got it up to like 33 and even 40 on downhills. It's a flip between the Baby Maker Pro and the VanMoof S3. Easy choice, G-Lover, if you want a sweet bike. VanMoof, I'm sure, is a dope bike too, but it doesn't have the mojo that the Baby Maker does. Any recommendations on which bar to choose? If you're in doubt, I'd recommend the Bullhorn bars. They're a bit more of a casual riding position, and because you can grip the front, which is a little higher, too, you can sit up a little bit higher than you can on the drop bars. What's the weight of the bikes? 32, 33 pounds. That's what our prototypes are at. The production bikes will be very similar. I bought a Baby Maker a little over a month ago. Can I upgrade? I like the disc brakes. GV, you'll be able to do that. What we'll need to do though is cancel your first order, and you need to reorder the one that you want. You want a Baby Maker Pro, and why do I have to wait to October? Very common question. They aren't built yet, so what we do is offer you a massive discount. You sign up, basically you give us the money, we take that money and use that to build your bike. And it does take quite a long time to build a bike, so current delivery estimates, shipping estimates are October for orders placed now. Will the Baby Maker Pro have a higher tire clearance for a more aggressive tread? I'm in the foothills, Colorado. I'll ride you around. Do a snow, hill, sandy road, so I'd like a good grip. KR Taylor. I posted an update like 3 weeks ago. If you scroll back through the updates, I'll see if I can find it here. You can accommodate both a slightly higher tire profile and slightly wider as well. If you find that update, it might be in the FAQ as well. I'm not sure if we added that yet. But you can get different tires on the Baby Maker for sure. I believe the widest we recommend was like a 32C. GV, I recommend emailing us hello@flx.bike with your specific order request. They will do their best to accommodate the change that you need. PayPal credit for non-US customers. I believe that's only in the US, Ruben. How quickly can I get the base model? If you order now, shipping estimate is in October. Does the control model support walk assist for those of us huffing it up 3 floors? I can't remember offhand. I think it does. We can go test that though. That's a great question. I haven't had to use it, so I haven't really looked into that. Pete would know more, but let me see if I can find that info. All right. I'm gonna go test this out. I think I got the answer, but we'll see if it works or not. Let me turn this around. So the question was out about the walk assist. So we've got a baby maker here. Just turn this bad boy on. And holding down button for 2 seconds. Nothing. So currently, no walk assist. I'll try another bike. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, we got walk assist. All right. So holding the down button down for 2 seconds, I've got walk assist. So that's good. If you like walking the bike over grass, if you're trying to walk it uphill, etc., hold that down button for 2 seconds, and you do have a walk assist feature. Great question. Let me put this bike back and get back into the office. How's it going, Jay?
Killer. Killers. The most odd thing that you guys are actually here now, and there's not a soul
That's so funny.
Ben came out, he's like, so, what's going on?
So last Saturday, how was it in the shop, Jay?
Absolutely insane in the shop. Absolutely insane. All by myself, constantly a steady 6 people or more, and they kept coming in as they were going out, and more would come in. It was steady flow.
Jay was texting me after. He's like, I can't do this, man. It's crazy. It's pandemonium. There's so many people trying to try out the baby. So today, also Saturday, again, Ben and I stayed on to help manage the traffic, but nobody's come in. So come on in for a test drive if you're ready. Everybody's busy watching the end of the campaign, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
Ben, any chance you could take this over for like 2 minutes?
Yep.
Let's, mess with it.
Okay, I'll just hold it. Hang on, guys. Just trying to figure out how to switch the screen here. All right, there we go. Happy Saturday, everybody. Trying to pull up your comments here. Hope everyone's doing well. Enjoying their beginning of the week. Campaign is now counting down. So, boy, I don't know. I just got so many mixed emotions. Campaign's coming to a close, but it's been amazing 60 days so far. Over 7 million raised. We're so sad. It couldn't be more thrilled. Not just with the sales, but with the feedback we've been getting from you guys. You know, everyone writing in, telling us how excited they are, how they can't wait, that sort of thing. So it really is a humbling experience to hear everything from you guys. You know, where you plan to use these bikes, who you're going to ride with. Even when you just share the fact that, you showed someone the bike you're buying and now they're interested as well. So it's really cool to see how this campaign has grown, not just from marketing, but organically from people talking about it. We have people coming in the shop to test ride daily. One in, one out is basically how it's been since we started this. So that's such a great thing to see, and really it's something we're super proud and excited about. I just pulled up the comments now, so I'm going to try and get to a couple of these. Phil, if you just emailed me, I'll try and get to it as soon as I can. Basically, we've been going in, the email that's, been in their inbox the longest gets hit, and then we just work our way down and get to you all. In the past 4 days, it's averaged from 500 to 600 emails and chats every 24 hours. So we're trying to get you the answers as quickly as we can. Jeff, if you're having issues with getting a t-shirt, I can actually help you right now, live. Look at that, solving problems. So here is the link. Give me 1 second. What I just posted right below your comment, Jeff, is a link to the accessories page. Now on this, you will find the t-shirt if you scroll to the right. And if any of you are watching this and maybe missed an accessory, didn't even know we had them, anything like that, you can go ahead and click this link and purchase anything that you missed beforehand. We'll add it to your order. The shirt you might have to pay shipping for, but everything else in there will be shipped out in the same box as the bike, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. All right. All right, so Sanford, the blade, let me just say first off, the blade is only available in the United States. The Baby Maker is the only bike we're shipping internationally, so if you're not in the States, you cannot get the blade. Currently, we're taking pre-orders on it now for delivery in August. So why so long to take why does it take so long to get the Baby Maker? Basically, there's 3 ways to release a product into the market. The first one is using investors and venture capitalists. We have them, you raise capital, you pay to develop a bike, you make 1,000 of them, and you just cross your fingers and hope that people like them. That's the first way. The second way is to use your own business capital to make those bikes, order 1,000, cross your fingers, hope that people like them. Then there's what we're doing here on Indiegogo, using a crowdfunding campaign to release the product. The way that works is basically what you're doing when you purchase the Baby Maker is you're making a pre-order, right? We then use your money to send to the factory and build your bike. That's why it takes so long, is because they're not actually made yet. They're currently in production. Now, you may be thinking, well, why, what's the point of this? Well, we're offering you the Baby Makers right now at basically half off. We're not making a whole lot of money on these bikes at all, because we understand that with the weight, there's going to be a couple months without the bike. So we discounted it that much in order to help raise money to start producing these, and then we get your feedback as we go along so we can make changes to design and that sort of thing. That is why there's the wait till October. All right, passing it back to Rob.
What's up, everybody? Back. Thank you, Ben, for doing that. Appreciate it. Ben's going to get back to the tickets. And I'm not exactly sure where he left off on the comment, so I'll just do a lightning round here. Quick answers from where I left off. Got that music pumping. Let's see where we're at. Wow. Okay, a lot of questions in here. Let's see. Left off on the walk assist. All right, when will the Blade 2.0 be available for purchase? I know you guys are always sold out. Sanford, if you want a Blade 2.0, I recommend ordering that now. The last shipment already sold out. We just received it on Wednesday. Already shipped all those out to the buyers of it. If you had ordered earlier, you would have been able to get one of those. If you order now, you'll be able to get it from the next shipment. But if you wait a few weeks, it'll probably be sold out. Those will probably be sold out as well. So I recommend getting it now, and you'll receive the bike in August. That's the Blade 2.0. You have pink, but why not red? What's the tire brand? We're going with a neon color scheme for most of the bikes. There's 4 neon colors, so no red, possibly in the future. Tire brand is Kenda, I believe. Ordered my Baby Mac Pro a month ago. Any info on the dimensions of the shipping box yet? Eric, I don't have that offhand, unfortunately. I can check that later if I get some time. I'm not sure if I have that anywhere. Let me see if I can find that real quick for you. No, I don't have it offhand. Apologies on that. Where are we at? Henry, the seat post width, I believe, is 30.4 millimeters, 30.4. Can I upgrade to Pro and still get VIP price? My needs are so anxious to take a long ride. KR Taylor, please email hello@flx.bike with any order change requests. Are these order a good thing to be behind on? AKA too many orders. Daddy Yank, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Christian, add that to your Indiegogo. Great idea, thank you. And thank you for bringing that up. We don't have any stairs here, so it's a feature like we don't even think about. How do I buy a shirt, and can someone solve my Facebook issue? Jeff D, if you go to the accessories perk on the bottom of any update, you'll see the shirt in there. Facebook issue, I'm not sure what that's about. Facebook issue, block and lock, misunderstanding, no idea at this stage. Jeff D, I'll look into that. Since the campaign ends today, does that mean price is going up? Yes, Ruben, it does. I had a question just before Rob took off. KR, yeah, email hello@flx.bike, please. Hey, Brian, what's up? Great to have you on. What's the timeline on me changing my shipping address? For the shipping address, if you need to change that anytime, pretty much a week or two before the bike ships, we should be able to do that, especially if it's in the same country. So just keep us posted. What were some of the things you guys learned in prototype and test the Baby Maker on the test ride? Ted, check out the updates from Pete in the updates section. All the Euro trip updates. He's got a load of feedback. Offhand, just a few things. The Baby Maker Pro, we went with the Carbon Gates belt drive. Got a new rear cog. I think we were getting different pedals. Just a few tweaks, really. Ordered mine last night. Can't wait for it. Ted, fantastic. Can't wait to get it to you. Hey, from sunny Ireland. Ordered last night after thinking about it for over a week. We were very anxious wait. Absolutely. We know it would be an anxious wait, but well worth it. Rico, congratulations on the Baby Maker. When I purchase fast charger, will I get 2 chargers? Fred, you're talking about the spare charger in the accessories section. That will be an additional charger. All bikes come with a fast charger, a 4 amp fast charger, which will charge it in like like 1 to 2 hours, like really fast. And if you want an additional charger, you can order that. So you can have like one at home, one at the office. Hope to have my beta on the road next week. Give me a call one day. All good. Brian, I'll do my best. I have thousands of messages behind on my personal inboxes at the moment. But it would be great to speak with you. Can't wait to hear from you on the road in the Facebook groups. Hey Rob, are you in charge of Facebook VIP? Paid a few hours after I got invited. I was blocked and don't know why, and it's been 5 days. Jeff, I do participate in there a bit, but most of the moderating is done by the moderators who are actually Baby Maker writers and not even employed by us. So if they blocked you, it may be if there was some spam or inappropriate messages sent. Could have been a mistake. So maybe message one of the moderators. Check that out. What happens by chance if I receive the bike and don't like it? What's the return policy? Mark, there is no return policy on the bike, so recommend please doing your research before purchasing. We do go all out to build you these bikes and ship them back and forth. Isn't something we can accommodate at these prices, so recommend making sure it's good for you. If you don't like it, you will be able to sell it possibly for more than you bought it at once they come in stock, because keep in mind that price is going up. Other than cost, why you didn't put belt drive at both model? It's this cool design so much. Brian, just to differentiate the models, a lot of folks wanted this style bike at more of a budget price, so we made that for them. And a lot of folks also want, the best top of the line, so we've got the base model and the pro model for that reason. Lucky to have my beta. Thank you so much for that. Canada First Baby Makers. Fantastic, Brian. Jeff, my only 2 comments were cover so many colors. Jeff, please take it up with the moderators of the group. I unfortunately am not aware of the situation, so that's between you and them. FLX have a wide range of bikes. What would you like to do next? Bigger and better, always. We started out from very, very humble beginnings. We still have a very humble company, small team. We run it lean and mean, but we're doing the best we can to build you guys the absolute best bikes ever at the front of the e-bike innovation curve. Does the price on Indiegogo include UK shipping? No, it doesn't. G-Lover, when you add it to your cart, you'll be able to see the shipping price. For the UK, it's currently $249 USD. Don't forget to send me your autographed skateboard picture. LOL. I don't remember agreeing to that, Brian. Maybe that can be a stretch goal. Best of luck with all the current and future endeavors. Thank you so much, Mark Koso. Really appreciate it. I will sell that large. One day that'll be worth a lot of money, Brian. I'm sure of it. You can count on it. We're purchasing 2 bikes here from Vancouver. Want to know after purchase, do we get an email invoices? We have not received it yet. Charles, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't ordered a bike on Indiegogo. You should get an email confirmation from Indiegogo. If not, I recommend logging into your account on Indiegogo, and you'll be able to see your contributions. You can like screenshot that or print the page if you didn't get an email. Also, please check your spam folder. It could be in there. All good, Jeff. No worries on that. Are the cranks the same length on the 19 and 23-inch frame? John, I think so. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. That's a better question. I run the operations here in the U.S. I don't contribute too much to the design process, so I don't have an exact answer for you, unfortunately. Pete will. Remember your 7 mil USA, almost 10 mil Canadian of a great height with 15 LOL. Hey, that's close to 700 million Japanese yuan. Maybe we should go there. Or Korea, that's like 7 billion Korean won. For the Blade 2.0, it says 25 miles per hour. Pedal assistant eco mode. $20 miles. I assume I am. That must be a mistake on the page. The Blade will do. I can get the Blade up to 40 miles an hour. I got to pedal pretty hard, but I can get it up to 40 miles per hour assisted speed. So that 20 miles per hour, I'm not exactly sure what it's referring to. It might be one of the bike classes, but could also be a mistake on the page. Deal. Does the extended warranty make sense for people in Europe? Yes, Fred, that does apply in Europe as well. It's worldwide, so if you get the extended warranty, it will go from 1 year to 2 years. If you want more peace of mind, we're able to warranty the bike, cheaper than you could yourself, because we get all the parts at our cost price, and if you have an issue, it's our cost price to send it to you. We pay for it, obviously, if it's under warranty. If you have to pay for it, you got to pay the retail price, because we do have a markup on the parts to cover our costs. Brian, don't want to start a war, but Pete says beta babies are VIP. It's VIP, so kickstand dash, etc. will come. Brian, I'm not 100% sure what was said there. I believe you're referring to the upgrades offered. My understanding is they're only for production bikes. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth there, but that's why I like to under-promise and over-deliver. So from me personally, I can't guarantee any of that. Nor can I guarantee if they will be compatible with your beta bike either. All the upgrades, as far as I know, definitely be on production bikes. For beta bikes, I can't make any promises there. Video is frozen. Let me check out. Let me see what's going on. Oh no. Alright, how about now? This video should be fixed now. Looks like we're back on live. Glitch in the matrix for sure. Alright. How much does the battery weigh? I think it's like 5-6 pounds. Pretty lightweight. Can you grade it as a typical bike? Yeah, Jeff, absolutely. You can crank it to level 0 and you can get a better bike than a traditional bike because it is a little bit heavier. Or you can put it in level 1 if you want, moderate workout, level 2. You choose the pedal assist, you choose the intensity of your workout. I like to ride in maximum effort for me, maximum motor power. So I'm always in level 5, giving it all I got, having the most fun in the world. But also, my heart rate's pounding, I'm flying, I'm having fun, getting a great workout. Eugene is still the land speed record holder. Yes, he is. He's so fast. I don't think I'll be able to compete with Eugene. I'm in the best shape of my life, and Eugene, I believe he's like 62 years old. Broke me on the bike. He's an amazing rider. His land speed record on a flat is like 34 miles per hour right now. Any pics of the Baby Maker with a chain or videos of Todd Martin? Not yet. Not until those production bikes start rolling off the line, but that won't be until closer to the shipping date. When we have them, you bet we'll be sharing them. How much does battery weigh again? About 5 or 6 pounds. What do you recommend for winter storage other than being indoors? Other than being indoors, you could cover it with like an insulated cover if you have it out in the most extreme of temperatures. If you can handle the temperature though, the bike can handle it very well. Also recommend for storing for longer periods of time, charging it every 6 to 8 weeks. If you can discharge it a bit too, even better. By discharge, I mean just use it, get some power going through the battery and motor. I was told that you have a factory in Spain and my bike would be manufactured there, therefore I wouldn't. Absolutely, Mike, that's 100% correct. We will be producing the European bikes in Spain, so you will not have any import duties there. Phil, no, all Baby Maker contributions will not get a t-shirt. That is an added upgrade that needs to be paid for. You can find that in the accessory section. If you look at the bottom of any update on the campaign page, there's the link to the hidden secret accessories perk. In there you'll see the t-shirt, the touring package, all the other stuff. I have an email in for switching my order. Jeff, yes, any order requests through email please put in any order requests. Oh man, I've been on live too long. Any order requests through email to hello@flx.bike. We are completely inundated with requests at the moment, but the team is catching up, so just give it a little time and we will get back to you and sort you out there. Got it, thank you. Well, look, where's the factory in Spain, please? Mike, I'm not sure offhand. It might be near Barcelona. I'm not 100% sure. That's what I recall from memory, but somewhere in Spain. 600 a day. Yeah, we're getting about 600 tickets a day at the moment. It's insane. So trying to pull as much resources as we can to answer questions. How much do you think the final number will be at when campaign closes? I have no idea, Brian. What do you think it'll be? We should make bets on it. We should get a pot going. I don't know if there's like a website that does that. Everybody puts a bet on the final number. How many Baby Makers sold so far? John, about 5,000. You can see that in the number of backers on the campaign page, which is currently at 5,507. just ordered a Pro yesterday. Congratulations, Gene. So excited for you. Been looking at your Blade 2.0. Will it be available in the UK at all? And if so, will it be the same price as the USA version? Baby Maker just hit 6 million British pounds. That's fantastic. Kieran, at the moment, the Blade 2.0 is only available in the US. However, Pete is in the UK at the moment. With this Baby Maker campaign, we're shipping hundreds of bikes to the UK. We'll be chatting about shipping more of our other bikes as well with this. So that may allow us to get a nice healthy stock of our other bikes in the UK for shipping through all of Europe. Brian, 7.2 mil, Axel thought 12. You never know. You never know, Brian. Have you tested the BM in cold weather, sub-zero? We've tested many of our other bikes in sub-zero weather with no issues. I believe it's rated to go down to like -10 Celsius, which is like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. Going back to the chain, you maintain the chain the same as with the regular bike. Yes, absolutely. Todd Martin on the Baby Maker base. Same maintenance as a chain on a regular bike. Because it's a single speed, it will last longer than a chain with gears because it doesn't have all that lateral flexing from changing gears. The shipping costs are quite high in Europe. Why is that? Edwin, keep in mind the shipping cost also includes our cost shipping all the components from Asia where they're manufactured to Europe and then building them in Europe, which costs quite a bit more than building them in Asia. So in the end, our costs work out the same, if not slightly even higher in Europe with that shipping factor, with that shipping price factored in. The reason we do that, Edwin, is to save you on any import duties because shipping from China to Europe has like an insane like 50% import tax. So you're going to save a lot by getting it shipped from within Europe. Will the accessories still be available after the campaign ends in a few hours? Many think. Roman, I recommend ordering those as soon as possible. Exactly when we'll stop offering those, I do not know yet. Is the Miles Dual shipped from Europe as the bikes? If you're a EU customer, do you know when they will stock again? We ship those from our factory in China, the Miles board. Kira and Scott, thanks. We'll keep a lookout. Fantastic. I'm 5'4". Which size is good? Will there be accessors in Germany? I'm not sure what you mean by accessors. Accessories? Yeah, we do ship to Germany. And for the size, Suzanne, 19-inch is definitely the one you want. Not the 23, 19-inch if you're 5'4". I'm in Alberta, Canada. When can I expect my Baby Maker? Please go off the shipping estimates on the campaign page. Current orders are estimated to ship in October. In Asia, is Asia production closed because of coronavirus? Daddy Yank, no, not at all. Actually, China basically has been completely open for several months. Our factories have not been affected in any way. That's good news for those of us here in the U.S. and abroad that are currently shut down. China is only an issue of a couple months, so I expect it's going to be about the same here in the U.S. Things are already opening up. In China, production hasn't been affected in any way whatsoever. It says on the page, depending on when you ordered, it's now approximately October 2020. Jeff D, thank you for the answer. Do you think I can collect my bike from the Spanish factory? No, Mike, unfortunately we cannot do that. The factory can't accommodate people coming in to pick up individual bikes. We'll be shipping those to a third-party warehouse, labeling them up there, shipping them out to individual backers. If you order the base, can upgrade later to a belt. Will the belt fit on the chain sprocket? Todd, no you cannot. If you want the belt, I recommend just ordering that one now. This t-shirt something really special for 29 USD plus 8 shipping. Just confirming. Jeff, I think it's $20, not 29. Don't quote me on that. But if you love the Baby Maker and you want a shirt, yeah, it's very special. And don't care about shirts, you know, Buy it if you like it. Don't buy it if you don't. I'm 5'7". Anthony, I'd recommend the 19-inch if you're 5'7". That's probably a better fit. I'm 5'8", and some of the people on my team think that 19-inch would be a better fit for me. I like the 23 personally myself, but I haven't even personally tried the 19-inch. I know that the 23-inch fits me great. I love it. I'm on the bottom edge of that fitment at 5'8", but for you, the 19-inch. You could swing either way, I'm sure, but the 19-inch is your safer bet. Our spare parts here in Germany, and are there folks here who can help me with repair? What happens when the battery's not functioning? Suzanne, great question. We will be stocking spare parts in our major distribution centers. So Europe will have spare parts there. United States as well. Australia, New Zealand, probably a small inventory as well. If you have any issue, you can contact us. Hello at FLX Bike. We'll find out what you need. Ship it to you. Any competent bike shop can work on the bike. It's so simple. Pretty much anybody at home who's got a little bit of handy skills can do repair, modification, replacement for the bike as well. It's so easy. The battery comes out in about 10 minutes. You'll be able to swap that battery out too if you need it, or any bike shop could do that. Got it, run, Love Team Baby Maker. Thank you, Brian. We love you too. Oh, my face is starting to hurt. After about an hour and a half on live, my face, need a face massage. Any photos of matte black or blue colors? James, no, we've posted a mock-up of the matte black color in the past, but we won't have photos of those production colors until the production bikes come off the line closer to those shipping dates. I'm 6'3", I was told by FLX to buy a stem extender to fit. BM was advertised for 6'6". What do you recommend for taller riders? Ali's, taller riders, 6'3", should be able to ride it just fine. If you want to increase your comfort or pimp it out, customize the bike to fit you, there are loads and loads of options of things you can do. For example, longer seat posts. If you want that seat to be higher, you get different seats. You get different handlebars. You can get a different stem. You can get a steerer tube extension if you want it to be higher for more upright position. There's loads of things you can do. A longer stem too would allow you to put your arms forward, and all these parts are very, very inexpensive. So it's really up to you how you're most comfortable. You can trick it out any way you like. Will you be supplying worldwide once the campaign is over? Bernard, pretty much. We'll do our best to do that. Mike, no, only the Baby Maker Pro model is belt drive. If you read the campaign page, the section with the differences between the base model and the Pro model, and also on the perks before you buy them, there's a description explaining each perk. The base model is with a chain drive. Jim, why did you choose the 23-inch if you should fit in the 19? Jim, I fit either one. The 23-inch fits me great, so I ride that one. It's also the only one we have here at the shop, but it's not a stretch for me by any ways. I love it. It's great. Can I suggest tubeless tires as the final perk? Bernard, yeah, you can make any suggestion you like. We appreciate hearing those from you. Any of them, please let us know what you like. We'll keep them in mind. We can't make any promises, but we are listening, and we are implementing as many suggestions as are feasible for the campaign. Oh yeah, matte black, the Baby Maker lettering on that, and then just the graphics on that, the FLX logo, Baby Maker lettering, will probably be a dark gray color for that like stealth look. Suzanne, can I buy a reserve battery if I want to go further or if the old one breaks? Yes, you can buy an extra battery. You cannot swap it out quickly to extend your range. It's more of like a replacement. Like once I'm done with this battery, I can put a new one in, or if I want to swap between batteries, that does take for someone less skilled probably about 30 minutes to complete that. So it's not something that you'll be able to do like in the middle of a ride by any means. In terms of service, Suzanne, if you have any issues at all with your bike, you can email us. Just let us know what's going on. We've got a full support team who's got your back. They'll figure out exactly what you need. We'll get you a replacement component or suggest how to fix it. We do have videos as well for like how to fix a flat tire, how to change the battery, how to do basically anything on the bike. We'll have videos for it. And you can also take it to a bike shop. They'll know how to do it. We can also provide them with a video of how to do it. So anywhere in the world, you'll be able to service the bike and keep it running for life. We're here for the long run. We'll continue supporting the bikes for the foreseeable future, for the indefinite future. Anthony C, yes, BM Pro Drop Bar has the TRP HYRD mechanically actuated hydraulic disc brakes, which are top level. It's like a $300 brake system, super good quality. TRP has an amazing reputation in the road cycling world. Alias, how much will the bike be after the campaign? The retail prices are $19.99 and $24.99. Suzanne, the full set of colors are on the campaign page. In like the top third of the campaign, you'll see 6 bikes together. Those are the 6 colors offered. Solar power charging while cycling. Stan, unfortunately with current technology that's not feasible. You would need a canopy like this size to get any noticeable amount of power into the bike, which I have no idea how you would mount that. You need like a giant hood. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't make sense. Can't believe I gave $1,400 to strangers online, but you guys are running a great program. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, James, for trusting us to build you the bike of our dreams. You're gonna love it. Was hoping for a folding bike. Might you be going in the direction or Krisha B? I can't say too much on the product design front. All I can say is stay tuned. We got a lot of really cool stuff in the works. Dynamichel, how about a plug for an auxiliary battery in the future? That's been suggested many times. We have that in mind. You know that's a highly requested item, so thanks for bringing that up. We understand that right now. We don't have plans for that, but we do have it in mind, so stay tuned on that. I've heard that I can remove the front wheel very easy if I want to take it. Yes, Suzanne, the front wheel has a quick release. You can remove it in like 5 seconds. Super easy. Everything running on schedule. Great show. Sander, yes, everything is on schedule. We're still on track for the initial September shipping estimates and current October shipping estimates as well. Can I set speed limit on trail FLX? Tony's, if it's a recent FLX trail, F3 or F4, you can set it, I believe, up to 28 miles per hour. Is the belt drive on the Babymaker CDX or CDN? I don't know that offhand. Edwin, Pete will know that. The crank is which brand? The crank should be, I believe it's a Gates crank, but don't quote me on that. Pete will have better answers on that. Whatever it is, it's gonna be awesome for the Pro. Pete's making sure of that. If you're 5'6" and large frame, Krisha, I recommend the 19-inch if you're 5'6". That's probably going to be a better fit for you. If you need to change that, email us hello@flx.bike. The difference between the normal and the Pro for non-experts, the normal will have a chain drive. That's the traditional chain you see on like a standard bicycle. Everybody's used to seeing those. The Pro will have a carbon Gates belt drive, so it's a really cool advanced belt drive system. It's a little quieter and longer lasting. Really neat system. The base model has mechanical rim brakes, which grip onto the rim of the tire, and the Pro models have hydraulic disc brakes, which have a bit more stopping power than the mechanical disc brakes. The Pro model also has an upgraded bottom bracket, which just lasts longer than a typical bottom bracket. Ordered my second Babymaker Pro, so different friends can ride with me. It will probably sell more bikes for you after the campaign. Can't imagine ever selling a second. John, fantastic to hear. You're a good friend. I wish my friends would do things like that, getting extra for their friends to use. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Stan, yes, the handlebar stem size is compatible with most adjustable stems. There's all sorts of different standards for those. There definitely will be one that will fit the current setup. We'll get more information on that closer to the shipping date. Can you pay the difference in upgrade for a standard Pro? Elise, please email hello@flx.bike. You'll need to cancel your order and reorder the Pro, I believe. What speeds can you reach on the 5 levels? It depends on your fitness level. Eugene, on level 5, he can get it past the motor assist cutoff speed, which is 25 miles per hour, and he can pedal up to 34 miles per hour. So that's basically with no motor help at all. That is in a sprint, but he can hit some high speeds. Do you know for sure the inner width of the rims is needed to fit Tannus foam tires? 700C by 32 millimeters. Ryan, let me see if I can find that for you. It's 17C. 17C. That's on our production Babymaker Pro that I personally measured in the shop. 17C. It's possible there could be a change before they ship, but for now, 17C. Stan, if you can find a tire that will fit the rim, you can fit any tire in there that's smaller than the current tire. So you could go down to a 25, a 23 if you like, even smaller if you could find one that'll fit the rim. Thanks for doing this. Elise, it's my pleasure. We're here to serve you. Reserve battery, please. Noted on that. Thank you. What's the highest watt? 500. Tom, yeah, 500 watts peak power on the Baby Maker motor, both the base and pro model. Can an FLX upgrade my F4 with a speed hub? Tony's, we don't have any of those in stock. That's possible. It's possible to do. The shop's super busy at the moment. If we can't do it, another bike shop could probably do it. But yeah, that's totally possible. It won't be cheap. That's a very extensive upgrade, and the speed hub, like the one used on the Blade, that's a $1,400 part. Edwin, you might be able to fit that tire. That's possible. The advantage of buying now versus later is you'll get it before everybody else who buys later. We're shipping them in the order place. The biggest one is the cost advantage. You're saving like almost half the price by ordering now, pre-ordering it. We take your money, build a bike, ship it to you, versus waiting for us to have them in stock, which won't be for many, many, many months, then ordering it at full price. Bragging and price. Absolutely, Jeff. Good answer. Yes, Suzanne, the bikes for Europe will ship with a 25 kilometers per hour speed for Germany to comply with the European regulations. 25 kilometers per hour speed limit and 250 watts rated motor. How long will it stay at full price though? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Till the baby shows up. That's funny. Video's frozen again. Sorry about that. Let me try and fix that. Alright, we should be back now. I don't know why it's doing that, but here we go. Still live. Still here, guys. I'm back. On the price, since we released it on crowdfunding, we've been slowly raising the price. We'll continue to keep raising it until we get to the retail price. So if you want the best deal, now's the time to do it. Also, if you want to get it as soon as possible, now's the time. If you want to wait and get it at a higher price later on, you're also welcome to do that. But for the folks who've joined already, they've already gotten the best deal, and they'll be getting it faster than everybody else. Which drive is better for winter-like conditions, belt or chain? KR, I would say the belt drive would be better. It depends on like how much gunk you're going to be getting in there. If you're riding like a lot of sleet and road debris, that stuff in the belt, I don't imagine that would be great for it. Also not good for a chain though either. That'll cause a chain to rust and wear faster. But both of those can easily be replaced. Is the computer easily removed? It's held on with a bolt. You can remove it. It's not something like I park it and just remove the display. It's not like a tools to do that. For winter conditions, I recommend not riding it. Great idea, Jeff. If I'm visiting San Diego, can I purchase a touring package from your Marina Boulevard facility? Stan, we don't have them in stock now. If you mean the Baby Maker touring package, they're not built yet. In the future, if we have them in stock, you can absolutely purchase them from us, but that won't be until the Baby Makers are shipping. Don't want the computer to be too easily removed. Yeah, people won't be able to like walk by and just take your computer. What's the weight difference between the two sizes, as they both can't be 32 pounds? They'll be very similar. There's just a bit less material on the 19-inch. We don't have a weight for that yet, but once we do, I'll be sharing that with you. Thanks for patiently answering to all questions. Happy to get mine in fall. Shipped to Austria. Edwin, thank you so much for joining for the ride. We're here for you, absolutely. Any questions you got, let us know. I'd like to fix some bags to it. Must order this right away. Can I use any accessories available here? Also, other brands. Suzanne, yes, there's loads of accessories that will be compatible with the Baby Maker. The rack we're using in the touring package, that's built specifically for the Baby Maker, so it will be absolutely the best fit out there. But you're welcome to not get it. You're welcome to try out other accessories if you prefer that as well. Anthony, do you think we're able to hide any type of tracking devices in the frame? There are some available in the market. I recommend Googling that. There's some that go like in the seat tube, others that go in other places, some that mount on the water bottle mount. Check those out. We won't be offering any for the foreseeable future, but you're welcome to use anything on the market. What's the next type of bike you have planned for crowdfunding? Tony's, I can't answer that. You know I can't answer that. But stay tuned. When we do have a new bike, we'll definitely be emailing about it. If they start shipping mid-October, will it take several more months to get all these pre-orders out? I'm probably 4K away from first. Ryan, our best estimates are on the campaign page. We can build like 100 to 200 bikes a day. Exactly how long it will take to build, inspect, and ship out every single one of those is still a bit up in the air. That's why they are estimates, but we will be doing our absolute best to get them to you, make sure they're top quality, and get them to you as soon as possible. Can I pay for expedited shipping? Chef Mark, unfortunately not. We do not have an option for that. The majority of the wait time is just the wait for all the components to come and build the bikes. After that, there's not really a way to expedite it. We're not offering that at the moment. Hoping to ride my Baby Maker in the Honolulu Century in September if this pandemic eases up. Have to make sure I'm wearing a Baby Maker shirt. Stan, that would be awesome. We'll do our best to get it to you as soon as possible. How would I service the bike if something critical happened? Internal electronics. John, absolute worst case scenario, if something fails on the bike, like the internal computer or the motor, it's a very easy swap. Even the battery, all of those can be swapped out in less than 1 hour. Every single one of those. We could probably do all three of those, swap all three of those in less than an hour here. It's very, very simple. The computer, the battery, both about 20 to 30 minute replacement. The motor, about a 10-minute replacement. Super easy. Will the price of accessories remain the same in the future? They will be going up to the retail prices listed that you see when you're in that accessory page. Will repairs be easy enough if I live in NYC? Krisha, video is frozen. Let me check. Alright, looks good for me. Might just be on your end, Krisha. Repairs are easy worldwide, doesn't matter where you are. Repairs are so easy on the bike. Any bike shop can handle it. Most people can handle it in their own garage. Rigo, will it come with a plug for UK? We're doing our best on that. No guarantees. Worst case scenario, get a $5 adapter. But yeah, we're doing our best to get that plug for you. Thanks, Rob. Gotta go, but enjoying the whole shopping experience for some crowdfunding. Very engaging. Roman, welcome to the crowdfunding world. It's awesome to have you on board and have you join us for the ride. Take care. Dino Missile, you've commented the same thing 5 or 6 times. I hear you on that. You're not the only one that wants it. You've been heard. Thank you. No need to remind me. I read it the first time and the second time and the third time and the fourth time and the fifth time. Thank you for the suggestion. Sorry, what are the shipping costs on average to Germany? $249 US to Germany, Suzanne. Carrie and Tom, if you take my bike to the curb, remember you guys remove all restrictions on speeds. We don't have any classification there. The max speed is 25 miles per hour. That's something that's kind of set in stone by our motor and controller manufacturer. Unfortunately, we cannot change that. If we do have an update on that, we will let you know. Will the Blade 2.0 be available to Ireland? At the moment, no, but in the future, we'd like to stock those in Europe as well, so stay tuned for that. How many watts are the max 500 watts? Yes, 350 watt nominal motor, up to 500 watts peak power, max power. Just got another one from my buddy, thanks. Awesome, Ted Chaw, congratulations, and what a nice gift for your buddy. What were the original price before you started increasing? They were less than they were now. I think we started the base model like $100 less than it is now. Which shipper does FLX use from Spain to the Netherlands? I think that's NL. Sorry if my geography is terrible. I don't know, it will be one of the major couriers. We'll be working with a third-party logistics company who will arrange that. It'll just be whatever's the best in terms of speed, time, handling, and price. Is the team responsible for any actual babies that are made as a result of such a sexy bike? James, I'm sorry, unfortunately we will not be paying any alimony payments for babies made as a result of riding the Baby Maker. That's why it's named the Baby Maker. It is a disclaimer. If people see you ride it, they will want to have your babies. Thanks for the laugh. Will repairs be easy enough if I live in NYC? Kresia, yes, they will be easy anywhere in the world. So easy. Any bike shop can do it. Most people can even handle any repair to the bike in their own garage. Almarn, yes, if you need any repairs, easy replacements on every component. Any bike shop could do it. Most people can do it in their own garage. Sandra, you too. You take care. Great to have you on the live. Over 10 mil Canadian, your goal is 20K, crazy. Yeah, nuts, right, Jeff? How comfortable is the seat? Like any bike seat, it's a medium comfort seat. It's not like a huge gel padded one. Also not, the hardest seat in the world. If you're not used to riding bikes, it does take some getting used to. If you're used to riding bikes, it's a standard level of bike seat comfort. Final cost for Baby Maker Pro active campaign, $24.99 USD is the retail price. Been watching you guys grow since 2018. Love your work. Thank you so much, Andre. Really appreciate it. We put our hearts and souls into building these bikes for you. Thanks for everything, Rob. Appreciate your commitment to keeping us supporters informed. Have a great weekend. Coach Clark, you too. Have an amazing weekend. Suzanne, thank you. Thank you for coming on. Hey, Ugly. That's it, you, Jeff. Is Blade 2.0 available for test ride at your San Diego shop? Yes, Tony's. We do have one available for test ride in San Diego. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Gerald, yes, you can change your frame size. Please email us hello@flx.bike. We'll get back to you on that as soon as possible. How much is Pro Baby Maker? Right now, it's what is it? Hang on. Yeah, $13.69 plus shipping. That price will be going up when the campaign ends. Thanks for saving me $5,000. Was going to buy a Specialized Turbo Creo. The Baby Maker might be a few pounds more, but with the money saved, I can buy more than a couple of gold. Awesome, Stan. I'm so glad you found us and were able to trust us to build you that bike. You guys be on live tonight at midnight for the closing campaign? Possibly. I'd love to. I'm already exhausted just from talking my face off. My face hurts, but if I can, I'll be there. What's your favorite color? I want tangerine, but I'm concerned about having a bright, beautiful bike living in New York because I will attract unwanted folks from obtaining it. Good point. My favorite color is the pink, the berry. They're all awesome. They're all sick. The orange too, the sterling. I mean, they're amazing. It's tough to pick. Luckily, I get to choose any one I want to ride. But if I had to pick one, I would pick the pink, just because not many people now are bold enough, I guess, to ride a pink bike. So when I ride a pink bike, I really stand out. I know I'm one of the only people riding a pink bike, and I like that. I think it's cool. I just ordered the Silver Pro. Hooray. Krisha, welcome to the family. Congratulations. Can't wait to build it for you. The silver, the sterling. Beautiful, beautiful bike. You're going to love it. Financing on the Baby Maker and its range. Eric J., if you scroll down to the bottom of the campaign page, you'll see a question in the FAQ about financing. There's a link there where you can get financing on the Baby Maker in the U.S. Guess Matt Blackman, if you're worried someone with football tackle you and take it. Thanks for answering questions. Already 8:35 p.m. here. Can't wait till October. Great luck working on all the orders. Thank you so much, Rico. Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. You have a great night. Will you have a BM in each color? Yeah, we'll have a BM in each color here at the shop. So that'll be cool. Bjorn, the video of the Pro model that you've seen, that is not the sterling color in any way. That is a unfinished prototype, unfinished and unpainted prototype. That should have been a colored bike, not a sterling color. That's why it doesn't match the sterling color offered. The sterling color is silver with brown accents. The wheels on that will be chrome as well. What was the limited one for 3,500? Jeff T, that's Baby Maker Beta, $24.99. Those are just bikes that are, those are the prototype bikes that are available for immediate shipping. We've already sold out. Got you on video. Gonna share you and my purchase on FB. Thank you. Good night. Thank you so much, Krita. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate you helping get the word out about these amazing bikes. It means the world to us. Ordered Kiwi for Ireland. Awesome. Rico, congratulations. Will there be extended warranty available for sale? Yes, Carrington. If you go to the update section, on almost all the updates at the bottom, you'll see instruction on how to order accessories. There is a 1-year extended warranty there, an additional 1 year. Charles, please log into your Indiegogo account and look for the contributions section if you want to confirm that you have in fact ordered a bike. Thank you, Krisha. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I wish I could hear you. Great suggestion, Jeff. Mike, the LCD has trip, has an odometer, has your speed, has your max speed, your battery level, and your pedal assist level. Krisha, got it. Thank you, Krisha. I was murdering that name. Sorry about that. Mike, not much more than that. Very simple display, no more than what you need, really. Thanks, Rob. Really like the Sterling. Great job. Fantastic. I can also repair it for Suzanne. Thank you so much, Bjorn. Thank you for offering that for Suzanne. That's really nice of you. Great to have you on here. We only can find one purchase reference number. Charles, definitely take a closer look in your email and especially the contribution section on Indiegogo. If there's only one there, maybe you purchased it with another account. Try and find that. If not, that means you probably only ordered one bike, in which case you need to order that second one ASAP. How much for your eyebrows to come off? I have cash. I would do that. I'd do that for $50,000. Let me know. There's always one Rob. We use 2 separate email addresses but same card to purchase. So Charles, you need to check in your both Indiegogo accounts. That means you have another Indiegogo account under the second email address. Pete, I don't want to get political in this chat. The entire infrastructure for the entire bicycle industry is based in Asia, primarily in China. That's where most of the things get built. Also Taiwan as well. So that's the place where these things get built. All the major bike manufacturers manufacture in Asia for good reason. That's where the party's at. That's where everybody is building their bikes. When it is feasible and we can build you the same quality bike for the same price in the United States, you bet we'll be doing that. Our goal is to give you the best of the best, and once it makes sense to do that in the U.S., you bet we'll be doing that. We do employ many people in the U.S., much more than we do in China. So that's one great thing about being in business and being able to build the best bike at the best price, which at the moment means that we build them in Asia. 100 to take my eyebrows off? I won't sneeze for $100. Would you put the BM in the same category as a moped? No, not at all. It's a bicycle. It's much more bicycle than moped, even though it does go fast and have all that motor power. Not like a moped at all. It's like cycling if you were Superman, just having more power. How can I use my Klarna account to pay for the Big Mac Pro? Your checkout is not leading me to Klarna. Carrie and Tom, please go to the campaign page. At the bottom, there's an FAQ section with a link to financing. I'll try and find it here for you. Yeah, it's the 4th question in the FAQ. There's a link. I'll send it here for you to the financing page. That financing works in the US with Klarna. Superman with pedal assist. Absolutely, Brian. Will there be any final stretch goal? Bjorn? Pete and I have been discussing one final upgrade, as you can read about in the last update. It's not set in stone yet. We haven't finished the details yet, but stay tuned for that. As soon as we do have that set, we will be announcing it. Still waiting on your final number, Robin, at 7.2. Brian, you're late on 7.2. We're way past that. We're almost at 7.3 right now. Let's see. Brian, I'm gonna say realistically about 765. 765 realistically by midnight tonight. That's my guess. I'd like to make it 8, but we'll see. Any thoughts about adding a ludicrous mode to pedal assist? Pete, level 5 is kind of like ludicrous mode. That you'll get the max power in that. Weight of the baby maker, 32, 33 pounds right now. The production bikes will be very close to that. I gotta go. You're awesome. Thank you for all the time you invest here at Packers. John, it's the least we can do. I wish I could chat to every single one of you in person. Really appreciate you coming on the live and joining us for the ride. What's the lowest temperature you would ride, thinking the batteries? Mary L, probably 0 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit is the lowest I would ride at. Well, personally, like 50 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit, just because that's how our weather is here in San Diego. I like to ride when it's nice and sunny out. But a bike will handle as low as like 0 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. The LCD, yes, will show either kilometers per hour or miles per hour. You can switch in like 1 minute setting. Gonna run. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Congrats on another super successful Indigo campaign. Thank you so much, Phil S. Really appreciate you joining us for the live. I was thinking 50 also. Good to know. Tony's, when the charger turns green, it's a smart charger, so it stops charging the battery. No need to unplug it. If it's going to be for like a long extended period of time, I would unplug it, but overnight it's not an issue. Bragleton, yes, it's absolutely feasible. Depends on you. If you want a bit more peace of mind, get the warranty. If if you don't care and want to save some money, you don't need to get it now. Can the brake levers be moved up on the curve, short arms? Mary L, yes, you could move them to any spot you like on the curve. You'll need to rewrap the handlebars if you're talking about the drop bars. Jim, when your order is ready, once we have a shipping label for it, we'll be emailing that to you, so you'll be able to track it to your door. Sanders has switch off the PC, relax, and enjoy the weekend. You look damn tired. No rest for the wicked, Sander. Definitely not today. As much as I would love to take 3 weeks off and recover from all this, not yet. It will be a sweet, sweet victory resting period, I guess, but not yet. We still have work to do here. Thank you very much, Sander, for the concern, though. Bjorn, please send as many news as you can till October. Like the live chat. Have a great party. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We will definitely be keeping you updated as much as possible. The updates after the campaign end will not be daily. That's unfortunately not sustainable, but definitely at least weekly updates. You can expect that from the team. What's the average speed someone should ride on the flats? Whatever speed you like, Mary. Whatever you're comfortable with. I ride average speed 20 to 25 miles an hour on the flats. If I'm really riding, if I'm just dicking around playing on my phone, I'll ride closer to 12 to 15 miles an hour. What's your usual work schedule, Elise? I wake up at 6, get right to work until I'm too exhausted to work anymore, and then I go to bed all day, every day for the past several months. But after the campaign ends, that should lighten up a little bit, and I'll get some rest. What Bjorn says. Thank you, Pete. If you have the small frame, you could stand on and compare. We don't have the small frame yet. Once that's produced, you bet we'll be sending photos and videos of that. Any way I could get pics of the black bike? Kilo, if we had it, you bet I'd be sharing those. Black bikes haven't been made yet. Once they are made, we'll be sharing those. Black bikes matter too. When do you fit in working out? About 3 times a week. After the team leaves, I'll squeeze in a workout, get right back to work. How did you come up with the Baby Maker name? That's also a question addressed in the FAQ. For any bike we make, Pete and I just spitball ideas, and Baby Maker was one of them. We love the idea. It's a bit of a warning. It is a bit like very sexy bike, and it does draw a lot of attention when you're riding it. It turns a lot of heads. So, kind of a disclaimer. When people see you ride it, they may or may not want to have your baby. So, fair warning for everybody riding them out there. It also just makes us smile. Very similar to the experience of riding an electric bike. It's fun, makes you smile, and Baby Maker does that for us. Not everybody likes the name. We understand that. You know, if you hate the name, you don't need to get the bike. But there's two types of people in the world. You know, ones that see something like that and they smile, and then there's those that see it and they frown and get grumpy. At the end of the day, which type of person do you think is leading a happier life? Those are the guys we're building the bike for. It's unforgettable. Absolutely, Pete. No matter which side of the spectrum you're on. Thank you. Can't decide between pink or kiwi lime. That's a tough one. They're both beautiful. The lime green is slightly more neon, more visible, so that'll be more visible in traffic probably. The pink one gets a little more attention, I'd say, just because it's a very unique color. Arch Bus, yeah, great point. The Blade 2.0, I posted a photo of that yesterday, I think, the one in matte black. It'll be this, like the same color as that. Get both, Mary. That's an answer. Thank you, Pete. Great answer. And Sterling. Great color as well, Bjorn. You don't buy the bike for the name. Awesome. Just missed the answer about the name. It's too bad, Brian. Pink is less stealable than neon green. Hey, that's a good point. Most people don't dare ride a pink bike. Just nutheads like me. Pete says riding the bike is pleasurable as making a baby. It's the most fun you can have with your pants on, Pete. I'll say that. Why'd you go with the diff company for the hub motor than the typical Bafong? Ryan, for any bike we make, we just compare the offerings and use the best one we can find for the product design. And this time it was the Ikema. Kilo, unfortunately, there's no way to accelerate the delivery estimates. You know, we're doing our best to build them as quick as possible, but we can't ship yours sooner than others that ordered before you. Unfortunately, that wouldn't be fair to anybody, so that's not something we can accommodate. We also wouldn't do that, take somebody that ordered after you and ship it before yours, so take peace of mind in that. If you have a sloping down tube, it would be a great fix for small and medium size frame. Thank you, Frank. Personally, I have never ever stood over the frame of a bike. That's just not how I ride. I get that a lot of people do. I get on the bike, sit on the seat. When I come to a stop, I just put my tiptoe down, keep riding, and then when I'm done, I get off the bike. But I've never stood over the frame of a bike. So ordered about 3 weeks ago. Shipping still scheduled for September. Yes, the initial orders that had September shipping estimates are still on track. Arch Bus. Bragelton, extra battery or extended warranty. Get both. If I had to choose one, I'd probably be the warranty. Kilo, completely understand, no worries. Thank you. Pete just had one battery with him on his Europe tour, and he was doing crazy distances, like 80 to 140K a day. He regulated how much he used that pedal assist just to make sure that battery lasted him throughout the day. Yes, we do ship to Ireland. Just add it to your cart, and you'll see the shipping price is like $249 USD. But we do ship to Ireland. We have hundreds of bikes going to the United Kingdom and Ireland. No problem, Bragleton. Look forward to hearing your story riding around Florida. I call the berry fuchsia. That's a great idea, Ryan. Thank you. That's a good description of that color. Any worries the motor will burn out? No, Mary. Haven't seen that yet. If they are machines, it's possible that a few riders out there will experience that. In which case, one, it's covered by warranty if it's within the warranty period. And two, it's a very easy replacement. We just ship the wheel with the motor in it, swap it out. It can take like 10 minutes for a bike shop to do, maybe 20, but very easy. Brian, that's a great question. What inspired you to start this whole project, and did you see yourself being a successful campaign at the outset? That's a question that could take many minutes to respond to. Pete and I, we started making electric bikes in 2015 because there was nothing good out there on the market that we liked, that was affordable. We just wanted to make a cool, sexy e-bike that performed really well for a price that almost everybody could afford. So we did that, we launched it, and we've just been building ever since then. Also, big factor is to do something good for the environment, get people out of cars and onto bikes, because we were living in China at the time, which is just, you swim in the air pollution, but it's worldwide. So that's a big factor, and we just keep making better and cooler bikes as we go and sharing those with the world, and the more people we share them with, the better. Elise, it is pedal assist only. You can't put it on 5, but you still need to pedal. Archbus, yes, that's been requested many times. Noted on the water bottle battery suggestion. The battery can be removed in like 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on your level. For air travel, the capacity of the battery is over the limit for airlines, so you definitely want to check with your specific airline if you're able to do that, or ship the battery separately. Thank you, great job. Thank you, Brian, for being here with us, for joining Team Baby Maker. Mary L, are the tires folded or tubeless? They are not tubeless. I don't think they're folded either. We get them shipped to the factory on pallets where they're not folded. The initial warranty on a bike is 1 year from the shipping date. So once we ship it and get that tracking number, that's when your warranty starts. Kudos to your marketing department. You really got the word out as well as video and chats. Thank you so much, Frank. I do oversee that department, so I really appreciate your kind words there. Bjorn, the European motor, you won't really notice the difference between that and the US motor. William, no issues with that chafing or wire damage within the steering head of the Baby Maker. Thank you for pointing that out, though. Definitely something our production guys will need to keep in mind. William, you can get tan tires at a lot of online retailers, bike shops. We'll also stock them on our website once we get the bikes in. Great question, Mark, on the C brake tire clearance. Offhand, I think it should be about the same. Bragleton, yes, you could change the Pro to a chain drive, but you cannot change the base to a belt drive. Why are the rims deep on the wheels? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mary. Stan, could you charge the battery while cycling with a portable power bank? Will it affect the battery in any way? I wouldn't imagine that to be an issue. I would think you could charge it with something like that, but I also haven't tested it, so no guarantee there. You could definitely charge it if you had that sort of inverter when you're not cycling. Elise, we've typically only offered one size on our electric bikes, and those fit 95% of the people that come in the doors. The reason is with an electric bike, the size of the bike isn't that critical as it is when you're like a pro cyclist and you're squeezing every split second you can out of a race time. Then things like, you know, an inch here and there are going to make a big difference. But for an electric bike, if you can ride it comfortably and have a lot of fun when you're riding it, like, you're there, it works. Everybody that comes in the doors that can fit on a bike and ride it have the time of their lives. So we've typically only offered one size. Now we're offering two just to accommodate a bit more people. In the future we may offer more, but it's always a balance between our ability, our speed to build the bikes and get them to you guys, and also all these options we can offer. So we find that two, that's a good balance here. One's worked great for us in the past. Two, maybe we'll expand more in the future. Can the bike be ridden on gravel roads? Tony, I do. I ride not like crazy off roads, but like dirt, gravel. There's no suspension, and they're thinner tires. You could try different tires out too. It'll be a bumpy ride, but it'll be similar to cyclocross riding. Pete, Eugene did 46 miles or 47 miles in pedal assist 3 on flat ground. In pedal assist 1, I bet you get even further than that. Guys, I'm just going to take a couple more questions here, and then I've got to take a break for lunch and get some more work done today. Really appreciate you guys coming on for the chat, for the live chat, joining me here. It's been about 3 hours, just over 3 hours, so my bass needs a little break. But any last minute questions, please ask now. I'll hammer those out, and then I'm going to take a lunch. Jeffer, trust me, you're not the only one that's asked for that. We're doing everything in our power to get you the bike as soon as possible. Thanks, Rob. Super excited. We're excited for you too, Pete. Can't wait to get you the bike. Krisha, you can order an extra battery or anything from our website, www.flx.bike. They're not available now, but once the bike starts shipping, we'll have accessories up there. In and out animal style. Hey, that sounds good. I think today I'll have some chili. Love all the videos. Great to see manufacturer stuff too. Makes that easier. Thank you, Kieran. Thanks for joining. Extra warranty. You can find that in the accessory section. Look at the updates section of the campaign at the bottom. There's a link for the accessories. You can get the extra warranty in there. Thanks for your time. Thanks, man. Sure, it should come with purchase, free advertising. Thank you, Daddy Yank. If you'd like to pay for that, you're welcome to. When will the manual be available? Closer to the release date, William. Closer to the shipping date. We've been working on it, but before you get the bike, you'll have that available. All right, guys, that's it for today's live. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate having you guys on. Can't wait to build you guys the bike. Everybody who's joined Team Baby Maker, welcome to the family. Everybody who has not joined yet, now is the time before the campaign ends. Love you guys, and we'll chat later.